Another Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits review. And I've got my laptop. Good evening, Miles. So tonight, reviewing Inhaler, which is an Hoppy Pale Ale from Magic Rock Brewing. I mean, let's be fair, you can tell Magic Rock Brewing, the klaxon's just gone out. You can tell Magic Rock Brewing because of this crazy artwork. And I must have about 6 of theirs in here. So, we'll pour the bad boy out and see how it is. Bonjour. So I've chose 2 weaker beers tonight because if I'm going to drink Orange Boom last, I can't be going up the house steaming. Good evening. So it is, where does it say it? It says it somewhere. I'm trying to read the ABV. Oh, 4.5%. Good evening. And tonight, hello again. Tonight, the phone's beating the computer tonight. Isn't that weird? Good evening. But it's great having it on 2 screens now, because now I can actually see on both screens. Good evening. If someone's come in and I've missed them. So yeah, hoppy, certainly hoppy. Hazy amber pour, quite dark amber pour there. A lovely centimetre of head, nice little bubbly head on it. Yeah, will do. Well, yeah, it was interesting. I mean, I was panicking a bit beforehand, and thank you, Dean, and good evening. And I was panicking a bit beforehand. I had no to drink all day either, so I was going in sober, which is unusual for me. And what was that? Cheers. So yeah, it was good. It was good to it's good to try it and see how phones play up. My phone, I think it's the shed. I think the foil around the shed plays up the internet. Yeah, and sometimes it drops the connection, or it may be because you're better off doing it on a Wi-Fi. When I get it sorted, I'll get a proper Wi-Fi signal in here. Thank you. And make sure that it stops dropping the connections. So yeah, lovely looking pour. Gotta be honest, 4.5%. Like I said, if I'm going to drink Orange Boom last, that one, I don't want 2 strong beers beforehand because yeah, I don't want 2 strong beers beforehand. I'm wobbling the phone, aren't I? And then go into a 3rd strong beer. There's limits on what you can drink. And I've got to cook dinner, and I've got a leak in the bloody kitchen again. And yeah, no, what's strong? Good evening. Oh, that's nice. Nice, twangy. It's got some flavour in it, really has. Thank you. That's shallot. Brilliant. Don't know how you come out with all these jokes now, I don't. Yeah, so a lovely twangy beer. Good looking beer, hazy, but good looking. Good evening. Yeah. So when Goathead came to my house, he had I let him have a look around the, it was a thing to let somebody have a look around the beer room, and it was in the right state. There was crap all over. But now I've got it done. I've got it all mopped, hoovered, mopped. It looks the part now. And that glass wall, my inspiration, Dean, for that. I looked at his wall and I think, right, I'm doing a glass wall. And so I built it out of pallets. Dead easy. As long as you find your joist at the back of the pallets. It's probably watching the rugby. See, I don't know anything about Orange Boom, so yeah, nice to see the light, isn't it? It's nice that spring is starting to arrive. Good evening. And yeah, the tap room's a lot more cleaner than when you came round, a bit more sorted. Decent laptop now, so I can see who's coming in and who's chatting. I've got it on two. I've got it there in front of me, but if I miss anybody, I've actually got it there as well. Tysky, yeah. Tysky's a nice, wheeled lager really, and it's a nice beer. I had a 90, I think it was 95-year-old Polish bloke actually gave me 2 bottles of Tysky when I worked on the council. No, nice and clean on the floor. And it smells nice as well, because I moved it all, mopped it all. And apart from the fact that the B&M floor's rubbish, there's nothing I can do about that. I'm just going to glue it down and leave it be. So my good friend Keith, who got me the beers from 8 Sail Brewery the other day, he actually tried the Pearl of Honey himself, and he said that was one of the best beers that he's had in a long while. Really good, tasty beer. I hope everyone's had a great Sunday. The sun's been out here, and it's been a beautiful day. I mean, up till about 12 o'clock, I got a lot of work done. Then the daughter came round. She's in our bubble. Yeah, anyway. We'll give the bell a ring. An early doors ring. Yeah, so Magic Rock. I mean... Yeah, Magic Rock as a company, a few years ago, never heard of them. They came onto the stage supermarket-wise at... Bless you. Yeah, at the supermarket, came on in Morrison's 2018 Beer Festival, along with Northern Monk, Siren, and a few others. And since then, on my beer wall behind me, I've got six of these from Magic Rock. And some amazing beers. They really are pushing themselves into the major supermarkets. BBC 4 Morning Worship. Ooh. I mean, with this, I get tropical notes with this. It's definitely a good twangy beer. I don't know, Yorkshire. Being in Nottingham, no, I don't know what goes off up there. I would presume there'll be a lot. Just about to lose my new laptop for a second. So work tomorrow. Oh. Back to work. At least it's getting warmer this week. For all those who work outside like myself, it's getting warmer. The temperatures this week have gone up a notch from last week, which they needed to. And I mean, I do Nottingham Beer Festivals, but even so, the only one I really go to is the Robin Hood Beer Festival. As in other festivals, yeah, I don't really do that sort of thing. 1, can't really afford it. 2, temperature tonight is that I've had the radiator on since 3 o'clock, so it's quite a healthy 12 degrees in here. You come in, it's quite nice. So it just goes to show you, if I actually put the radiator on, it will warm the room up, and it's nice. It's not too warm, but it's okay. It's got the red card for later. Got that this morning. Oh, he was drunk again last night. As well, I am an adult. That went down well, as you can imagine. You were slurring your words. Yeah. No, the beer's nice and cool. Obviously, the room's warm, but it don't warm the beer up that quick. Yeah, I didn't get a red card. I got a little bit of a moan. Yeah, she gave me some this morning. When you're first thing in the morning, you think, right, you're getting some back. And just that. She knows that. She knows what I'm like. We've been together that long. Yeah. There's just now and again, the hair does look better, doesn't it? You know, shorter. You know, there's a thing when you get to a certain age, you know, and you start receding and all that. You're still at work, bless you. You know, I do feel for you on a Sunday. You know, Sunday, I hate working on a Sunday. Mm. This is tasting lovely. It's a decent beer. I mean, I don't know anything about the beer. And sadly, you know, if you're going to pick any fault with this, there's nothing. It doesn't tell you. And apart from it saying Hoppy Pale Ale, there's nothing that tells you what it is, what it's about, the flavour, anything. And if I've got a bugbear with breweries, it's the fact. Bless you. Good evening. Yeah, it's the fact that it doesn't tell you anything about the beer. And for me, Shepherd Neame, what they do is at least they've got that sea smell taste. To me, that's great, because if I'm in the supermarket and I'm not a beer reviewer and I see that can, what's going to entice you? Yeah, the graphics look great. And I'm thinking, well, what does it taste of? Is it going to be something that's going to tick the old boxes? And if you're not somebody who likes to experiment with beers, you may not pick it up because you don't know what it's going to taste of. I have days when I can get drunk quickly, and I have days where I can be a total legend. Mainly the get drunk quickly type. Always depends what you've had for dinner beforehand. Firestone Mind Haze IPA. Ah, I've got that behind me. Just next to the bell. Yes, it's on the list to review, along with about 500 others. But you know, that's the thing, isn't it? Yes, yeah, you spotted that one, didn't you? The orange boom on the counter. I remember you said last night. So yeah, if people want to, you know, like request a review for the following day, I'm all good, as long as it's not 3 11%ers for obvious reasons. Yeah, food. You know, we're all old enough. Well, most of us are, maybe. We all Orange Boom's 8.5 from what it says on the can. That's going to be interesting. But you know, I don't mind doing like beer review. If you can see a beer that you want, that you think I'd like to know what that tastes like or something, or you've got it at home and you think, can you review that one? The Citra IPA behind you during the week. Which one? That one, the Oakham one. I'm looking at the comments. It's really weird having comments on two devices. It kind of throws you out at time. But yeah, I don't mind doing because obviously there's no plan. Big green can above the barrel. That one. Ah, rightio. So what I'll do, I'll get it down. I'll review that one tomorrow night. No, I've never tried Orange Boom in my life. No. It's all brand new to me. So that'll be one for tomorrow. Good evening. Have I had them? Bless you. Many times. Fuller's London Pride, many times. Wolf Rock IPA, yeah, I've had it a few times. I find with shops that Tesco's Value Lager, oh, I don't know, they don't do it these days. No, I don't play games online. No, I've not no time. You know, every time I've done like outdoor work, sitting in the lounge with the wife, because I've got a wife, and doing dinners, bit of cleaning, my days go so fast that it gets to about 10 o'clock at night and I'm absolutely relaxed. Do I? I've got a Wikipedia page. Well, I wasn't the one editing it. They're not calling me a twat about. I'll go on later and say maybe it's not really me. That's a bit weird, isn't it? That is a bit strange. Yeah. I'll have to have a look later. Right, that's interesting. I wonder who's put that up. That's weird, isn't it? That is a bit on the weird side. Yeah, I probably was pissed. Yeah, you never know what you do when you're pissed, do you? I mean, let's be fair. What I normally do is wake up the next morning and then give the wife a ring from work. And if I forget a shitty comment, then I know that I've done something wrong. Ooh. So, GoTed's just posted new beer on low cost. Some 8%ers for $2.95. Another 10 have been put on since 12 o'clock. Ooh. Oh, I don't know if I dare order anymore. I've got so many beers. 20% cans. Then again, I have drank a 67%er. And Miles, obviously you like your strong beers. When you get the pennies, you and your dad, order yourself Brewmeister Snake Venom. You can get it from Drink Supermarket. For God's sakes, take it easy, because drinking that strong is gonna do you. But that 67%er, you drink it in shots, you sip it, don't swallow because make yourself ill. And that is the killer beer. Nagan, he's drank it and it rocked his boat. And obviously, if you watch the world's strongest review that I did, you'll see how much I went from sober to pissed in about 20 minutes. I won't go for a bottle each, Then again, if you can handle your strong stuff, maybe so. But yeah. What I would say is, with that, yeah, I mean, 40 quid's a good price to pay out for a beer, let's be fair. But it's an experience beer, nonetheless. I'll tell you what, for 3 days after that, I thought I was pissed all the way through. I'll be drinking 3 days after and thinking, I feel steaming, I haven't had a sip. Yeah. It is a beer you take slowly. You like it says on the warnings, don't be a lad. Don't think that you'll be able to drink this. The warnings are worth taking notice of. People have died of drinking too strong a beer, and that. So it's always worth, even if you think you are a fantastic drinker. Oh, double IPA. When Andrew Cummings is going to send me 2 IPAs up, 2 beers. So when they arrive, I'm going to. You got a triple red card on Christmas Day? Bless you. I've been pissed up on New Year's Day before, washing pots because the dishwasher broke. Oh dear, that killed me. 5 hours of washing pots. Although I did sober up quite nicely, to be fair. So yeah, when they arrive, we'll set a night for a homebrew, triple homebrew review / chat. Even if it's on a Saturday. I've got to speak to the wife about next Saturday because it's her birthday. Wife's birthday next Saturday. So whether I'm doing a live or not, yeah, weekend would be better. Yeah. So I'll see how it goes for next Saturday. She might say to me, yeah, go and do a live, get in there. And because obviously we can't do it anyway, we're ordering a meal in. We've got a lovely Italian restaurant on the doorstep. Yeah, about that. And yeah, we're going to go there for dinner. Maybe. I'll have a chat with her, and as long as she's okay with it, then we're all good. And I definitely think about doing the plum gums round your plums, so the 3 plummy beers, i.e. Cranbourne Poacher, Plum Porter, Titanic, and obviously St. Peter's Plum Porter. And yeah, the gums round your plums chat. That'll be a funny chat. So yeah, nice twangy beer, nice little opener. Magic Rock, good craft beer company, doing well. You know, their range of beers, like Northern Monk, a lot of different beers. Yeah. You keep the women happy, life's a bit better. You can get away with red cards if you don't keep the woman happy, and then you do something you shouldn't do, whatever. Then you get the worse a red card. So you know, there's always a way. You know, bit of bending over backwards and all that. Although if she thinks you're doing too much bending over backwards, then she'll think there's a reason behind it, and then, then there might be an issue. You know, she might think you're doing something you shouldn't be doing, apart from just drinking beer, obviously. So it was an enjoyable starter beer for me. Twangy, obviously, amber colour, hazy amber colour, little white head, hint tropical on the nose, nice little bit of twang in there. Out of 5 for me. Steak, I'm having steak, mushrooms with a garlic butter melted. So basically garlic, big massive garlic mushrooms with garlic French fries, crispy French fries with a peppercorn sauce over the top. It's probably our signature meal. We absolutely love it. We're both having, I'm having ribeye. The wife's having rump. Yeah. Yeah. Although next Saturday when it's a birthday, I'm having something different. I'm having a chicken and mushroom meal. 16 new 440s on there. Oh shit! I can't go buying more beers. I'll get the quadruple red card. I know he had 9 pallets coming yesterday because he posted on Smiling Grape, which is low cost beer is Smiling Grape. It's just their, you know, what they use for the internet. Same as draftcraftbeer.com. That's there. Yeah, she knows how much money I've got in my accounts. Yeah. I'm definitely having a look though. I've got some pennies from a source coming to me. So if they pay up quick enough, I might dive in, but I'm not going to dive in too quickly because we've got some money put by. Do you know how many beers I've got? They would need to be absolute box tickers for me to buy anything new at the moment. I do blame you, yeah. So for me, yeah, a nice hoppy pale ale, a nice session. It's all my internet work. A nice sessionable strength beer, 4.5%, gets you in the mood for another, and I'm having 2 more, so yeah, I'll have a look as well. Is there? Ah, shoot. That's not what I need to know. There's loads of box stickers. Good evening. Yes, thank you. Yeah, bit nerve-wracking beforehand. Dean's a great bloke, obviously. And, you know, I want to do the same thing as he's done with other beer reviewers. You know, like you, Kenty, and Mersey Beers and that. You know, spread that, well, love, but no. You know, and go around and review stuff, even if I don't care if it's a quirky review, you know, Carling Special Brew review, because, you know, it's something different, isn't it, you know. Although I probably still have to get another Carling Special Brew, so I make sure that I've got, that I review it myself as well, you know. But, yeah. Thank you. So for me, it was okay. It was nothing special, you know, in the grand scheme of things, but it tasted okay. Good starter beer. For me, about a 4.1 out of 5. Yeah, it was nice, you know, but not really a boat floater in that perspective, but it was nice. It was easy going and it tasted good. 10 out of 10 now. I'll never give anything 10 out of 10. So I'm going to end this review and then quickly flip it back, and next review is this fella. Ooh, something different. A fruity pale ale, another pale ale, bloody hell, 2 pale ales on the road. Anyway, thank you all for commenting, subscribing, liking and watching. See you in about 2 minutes. It won't take 2 minutes. Cheers.